Hi everyone! One of the most important things when learning acrylic painting is how to get a smooth blend. I know often for beginners the paint dries just too quickly or they get streaky colours and you might have an entirely different problem when blending. If you do, let me know in the comments. In the next few minutes I'm going to share a simple trick that will make your blending look way more professional. And do watch until the end of the video because I'll show you how to take that really good blend to the next level and make it really great. These are the colours that I'm going to demonstrate with today, but this technique can be used with any colours. I'm going to use a large filbert brush, but you could also use a flat brush too. I also have one of these fluffy brushes. Mine is a mop brush, but any fluffy makeup brush or something similar would work just as well. So step one is to paint the whole canvas white. I use Liquitex Basics acrylic in titanium white because it has just the right consistency for this technique. If you have some, you could add a few drops of retarder or slow dry medium to your white paint, but if you don't have any, this will still work just by using your Basics acrylic paint. I'm brushing the paint nice and thinly across the canvas. It isn't too thick, I just want to get a nice even coverage. And then we'll start adding our colours. We'll start with the yellow at the bottom and I'll work my way up into the really nice oranges, reds and browns. You can see how easily it's blending because the paint underneath keeps everything smooth and slightly wet. I'm not adding any water at all. In fact, I'm using a paper towel here to dry off any excess water if I do rinse my brush. Your brush should be barely damp only. You can see I'm using a crisscross motion to blend the colours together more, and that will help. Oh wow, this is blending really nicely. This really is minimum effort for maximum satisfaction. I've used a range of different quality paints to show you this technique and how they work with all of them. Some will have a stronger pigment strength than others, but the technique itself works with anything from Liquitex Basic acrylics right up to the higher quality artists' acrylic paints. And also, if you want to add more colour to any sections, you can with this technique because it blends in really smoothly and evenly without a problem. And because the canvas is nice and wet underneath with paint instead of water, I'm under no pressure, I can take my time and it isn't drying out too quickly at all. It just takes all of the frustration and stress out of trying to blend colours, especially when you're a beginner. That's a really good blend already and I'm pretty happy with that, but if you really want to take things to the next level, I've got my mop or fluffy brush and I'm just going to lightly skim the tip of the bristles onto the canvas and smooth and blend the colours together a little more. You really do need just quite a light touch with just dusting onto the surface. You can do the crisscross motion as well to blend any areas into each other that you want. And if you just delicately do this on the top, it gives it such a nice finish and just tidies up any areas that you need to. So in only a few minutes, I've created a really nice blend without any problems or stress. I really hope that this technique will be useful for you. If you've enjoyed the video, hit that like button for me. And if you'd you'd like to see this technique put into practice to get a great sky on your landscapes, try watching one of these tutorials here because they are perfect for beginners to try.